Hello, 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 and welcome to another Rangaroo cast with me, Rangaroo. Today we are doing a 3v3 on Ornskjöld with new maps. I believe I've done this a few times, so I don't really have to explain the map all too much. So let's get down to the players, down to business. On Nato's side we have Random, Falco, and Hunter. But on the Pact side we have Kafteinn, Slic, and Rugby, so let's get things roaring. Going. They're going to be heading to hotel. Rugby seems to be heading Charlie and probably Kafteinn and Echo and Delta. They're dividing things up. A few Huries from Falco. Oh crap! Oh bloody hell! I didn't do that to timing. But we do have an F-15A Eagle from Falco as well as Rodrigo. While Kafteinn bringing in the MiG-23 MLDs to intercept. Don't think that Rodrigo was going to spot too much. Yeah, he's going to evac out of the air. Two Tomcats coming out from Random to Rodriguez MiGs. F-18 getting F-15 getting completely wrecked, yeah. And the MiGs are flying over, not really any too much aid. Stop them if they can stop. They might shoot the MiGs. Look, there's some Hunter. Falco bringing up a few Hueys. Yeah, oh, Tomcat getting shot down, yeah. MiG-23 MLD coming in for a strafing run against Huey. Is he gonna get it? He does. F-14 completely knocking that thing down at close range. F-14 job is not to really do that, but well, it did it. To shoot down planes at short range. What the hell am I even going on about? Anyway, Falco's going to be unloading his Furies, and Slic is going to be heading up. He does have a few napalm tanks. Yeah, like 4. So that are going to do quite a bit of damage to the light riflemen, which have jumped out. They're going to be moving up, trying to do a bit of damage. The Gazelle fleet, all in single formation. Moving around the map. He might be trying to hit Echo, Delta, something all around here. Random moving up a Black Hawk with probably Rangers inside of it, or Delta Force to do some spotting business. Light Riflemen spreading themselves around, trying to get some shots off on the enemy tanks. These guys can get spotted. The BMP Rundies, I can do their thing. The Light Riflemen are going to get right behind him. Can they shoot? And try to get a Tunguska, but they do not hit. Dapper's gonna move into range. Come on. Ah, T-62 bringing in the flame. Yeah, those light riflemen are gonna be extra crispy by tomorrow. So Falco is gonna end up capping hotel. A bunch of Rodriguez moving up, as well as an F-15A. And Falco, they're gonna evac down in the middle in the port area. Hunter does have control over the sectors. Jag commandos firing on T-64 BVs. I don't know who might win this. The Jag commandos are not in a great position, having to fall back. The Gazelles, I don't know what he's going to be doing with his Gazelles. Maybe he might move them up. I'm not entirely sure. Mi-24 being brought around from Kafteinn. And yeah, he's going to unload the Rangers and move them around a bit. They are going to be in position to spot enemy units. F-18 Hornet coming in, doing a gun run as well with the Mavericks. One T-64 knocking out one of them. Is the F-18 going to make it out? Huh? Wow, the F-18 that could flew right into the enemy ANET and got out of there of its life. Wow, I was not expecting it. No, C-64 is going to fall back after losing his buddy. Slic's doing a very good job up there in hotel. Guarding it. And he's going to get some Rundies and try to cover the approach. Yo, Falco is really only moving up here. Yeah, it's just... He's just moving up with Furies. Just moving up Furies and light riflemen. Not bringing any tanks. Just infantry and random. Doing something a bit random, getting infantry inside of trucks and moving them up. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing. It's so weird to have them all in a single formation. Gazelles have moved up on the bottom side of the map. Yo, they did end up getting destroyed, it seems. Yep, there's like gazelle carcasses everywhere. Over on the right side, Random doing a bit of sneaky peeky business with his Hueys. These are gunship Hueys with miniguns and rockets, so they can do quite a bit of damage. They're going to spot CV and Echo. Echo's quite an important point, as it is Pact's only other resupply route in the match. Losing that, well, they can't bring up any more units up here, which kind of sucks. And Rand can try and get control of this town. As Echo, the main way you get Echo, you control this town, because anything comes uphill, you can blast them straight out of it once again. So this is a critical tactic. This maybe Kafteinn should have really had some recon scattered around, or this may happen. This is a lesson for you folks who are watching. Marines getting out, you don't really want to mess with Marines. I have control over the area. Kafteinn moving his MiG-23 MOD up. Ready to knock out one Huey. Not killing the other. Needs to be flying around in circles. Marine lit up. Huey, he's going to be moving up with MI-24. That's going to do quite a bit of damage, so his Hueys just are landed at the moment. He's just going to kill it with an ATGM missile. Oh, no, it did miss. Can the ATGM missile hit? That is the question. Over here, T-72s are moving up from Rugby. T-72As, in a matter of fact. And they are tanking the shots quite literally from the RPGs. Leopard 4, yeah, which could be a little bit of a menace. Oh, he's a fully elated T-72As. Oh, quite interesting. Probably playing an armored deck. And he is just moving right up. Leopard 2's going to get a side shot and knock out run with relative ease. He's going to kill the Mortar 2 Roland Joe. That would be quite devastating to Hunter. Yeah, there goes the Flak Panther, it seems. Leopard 4 he's chasing shots with that T-64 BV. Yep. Let's go down to a wonderful side shot yet. Random moving up his forces into this town, forcing Kafteinn's Mott Strecklys to start running away, and bringing up the support with napalm infantry to burn him out of here. Right side, Random has this town completely secured. I do like how he spread out all his marines around outskirts, make sure no one gets in. Absolutely no one. And Slic is doing a pretty good job in hotel at the moment. He is getting complete control of it, mainly using BMP-1Ds and BMP-Ts as his main anti-infantry force. Hopefully he can play that CVO in that little forest and deal with it accordingly. MiG-23 just flying around, just shooting missiles for one at a time against the Hueys. It moves his ON9s all around to watch any nasty buggers. Okay, this is what Random was doing, it seems, with his riflemen. He was just spreading them all around the forest here. Who really discouraged anything from moving up down these two roads, I guess. Quite interesting, I have to say. Rugby moving up again into the harbour area, or harbour, whatever. Like a canal. With his Mott Strecklys holding the town with BMP-1D. Skyhawk comes in and knocks out an entire squad with run fails throughout. Force here not going to be dropping its bombs. And Rugby have an incredible crap ton of AA. Like 4 OSA AKMs, those are like 50 points pop. Very expensive, but very good. Those these ZSUs. I believe there's other 34 point ZSUs. The BMP-1D is going to be fighting against the Leopard 2. I don't really advise going up against Leopard 2 with APCs. So he is doing it quite effectively. The BMP does have the grenade launcher, allowing it to stun units, which is right, it's giving the Leopard 2 quite a hard time. If he could move up just enough, he can probably get some rear shots on it. And, well, don't really like rear shots now. So the Marines are going to be a bit of a problem with the fun RPGs as well as the riflemen. Using the law rocket launcher to good effect. Most likely going to be engaging at long range with a PAM. Doing a bit of damage. Hunter and Random having complete control over this open area of the map. Random still have his Marines in here doing a very good job. What if he's bringing up a CV, a Humvee CV to be in matter of fact. An interesting choice there. Most people usually just like to get the like M113 CV or just release Jeep. Humvee isn't too popular from what I've seen because you only get 4 of them compared to 6, and it's pretty unarmored, just like the release Jeep. Yeah, it seems like they're doing quite a good job. Pact really not in the lead at the moment, kind of Nato on the upper hand. I think the best thing for him to do is probably try and move up into Hotel, into Juliet. They do have very good control of a hotel, thanks to Slic's AA and just bloody anti-infantry everywhere. He's now bringing in the big guns of Spetsnaz, which absolutely devastate infantry. You don't want to fight against Spetsnaz, no matter what you are. Moving on his BMP Rondi to deal with his flamethrower infantry, the G&T combat, so Canadian flamethrower, interesting. Flamethrower infantry. The BMP Rondis who try and get them by the hell out of our AGS 17 or bloody grenade launch ammo. Not going to do too good, yeah. Here he's moving up. The Tunguska using its cannon. Oh, it's run out of missiles, that's right. Against Chewies as Falco keeps moving them up suicidally. I don't really know what he's trying to do. D62's but Langer trying to get some infantry. BMP Rundi chasing the really cheap CV, the run I was talking about earlier. M15 run A run. Lots of runs. Seem like Hunter managing to take control again of the port town. Bit of back and forth skirmishes on both sides. No one's captured Foxtrot. No one's really been in Foxtrot. It's like 2 T-64s. That's about it. Nato could easily bring up a CV in here if they want. And, you know, gain some points. Desperately need, but completely neutralized. No one even wanting to touch it. Kafteinn bringing up an Su-24. Lead aircraft. What is he going to try and hit today? Might get that Flag Panzer. Is he? Oh no, no he doesn't. Evac out of airborne gets shot down. Black Panther completely missing. Somewhat directly moving up, they're going to counties ranges, and the Bunch Marines are held up in the town. There are some light riflemen in here now. A little bit more reinforcements. A Humvee is moving up slowly but surely. The Mi-24. Oh, almost. The Revenger almost getting the Mi-24. But the Mi-24, like any good hind, can eat up a bunch of AA missiles because it has a good amount of armor. And it's quite big. Yeah, Pact spotting their CV slightly. And, oh, very smart. Random bringing up a second tank CV. Completely neutralize the area. And have a insurance CV now, just in case this one does get destroyed. And as you can see, it can take an infantry right round. And empty BTRs. Here, knocking that out. Some back in the position. Nato now gaining the points they need to win. Rifleman also helping out in the fight over here. Could move him up into his little forest and use it as a pretty good ambush spot. Spot. But yeah, I'm really wondering if NATO's gonna move up even more. They do have a lot of ground, and they are gaining the points they need. Maybe I might attack Delta. They do have that place pretty well surrounded with forces here and here. And a little bit over in Gulf, but not too much. Maybe I might try to move up into Alpha. It's a bit of a stretch, but it is possible. I mean, you can go through this road, the bridge all the way into Alpha and try to camp out. But that is a 3-point capture zone. Making it quite juicy for the taking. Kafteinn bringing up a bunch of probably Radev, because Radev could recon to spot an enemy in Echo, and just getting them all around so they don't move up anymore. Over here, Slic Spetsnaz moving up are going to be encountering lots of Furies and Riflemen. Spetsnaz are good, but I don't think they're this good to deal with this sort of threat, especially at this longer range where the Napalm rocket launcher can't really do too much. Now it's on again to range, and the RPO rocket launcher gets into position. Oh, but Tomcat's been very sneaky around him, using the cannon, do a bit of damage and knocking out a whole Spetsnaz squad, as there is only one left still alive in this forest fight, and Falcon not dropping its bombs. Didn't really make too much difference because it has cluster bombs which don't affect infantry. Random, very good position for his rifleman, like I suggested earlier. Try and spot anything if he can. Can he spot anything? You can see our C64 says about it. And to pop anything that comes down this road. Was moving up an MBT-70. Engage at T-64A just over the hill. Is he going to manage to get it? Oh, it's a question. When Falcon coming in now, he's dropping the cluster bombs. And they do absolutely nothing to infantry. So not much effect, yeah. Light rifleman moving up into the range of the BMPT, which is pretty low on petrol and grenades. But it's still devastating. Even with its cannon. That 100mm HE cannon is completely great at nothing. Over here in the portside town, Marines fighting over. It did actually get kicked out. Rugby moving up front again. Once more directly in BMP 1Ds. A bit of a tank force with T-80U and T-72As. That T-82 is going to be quite a pest for that Leopard 2A4. Exchanging shots, it seems. That Leopard 2 finally getting hit, taking 2 points of damage. Artillery being fired on as Osa's run does go down. Will the other run to get destroyed? No, it does not. It is panicked. So you might want to get it out of here before it gets even more hurt. Strictly moving up, Genie D combat, flamethrower infantry are moving up to deal with them. They do a bit of damage, but I think more strictly will end up finishing them. T-72A taking shots at Leopard 4, but not doing too much. Oh, as Jenny D combat somewhat long for the road, and I'm going to get destroyed. ATU, yeah, finally goes out to one round play shot, yeah. And it goes at the Leopard 4, which was killing Rugby's tanks earlier. And holy crap, he's bringing out 2 Havocs in the squadron. He is not messing around now. And does Random have any? No, he only has these Mortar 2 Rolands, which are pretty short range against helicopters. May not work too well. And Rugby is going to be moving up his tank force. Like Rifleman gonna get a few shots off here. The ATGM is pretty crap. It only does 10 AP damage. So it's only going to do like run damage to his tanks if they hit the front. Cannons and mortars are going to be aiming. Might help out a little bit with their gun. His MI-28's moving in very close. Maybe he might get in range of the mortar tube Roland and face fiery death from AA. Not entirely sure. But Hunter bringing out a flag panzer after seeing Rugby's Mi-28s. These things are just going to wreak havoc. Yep, he's moving an array. His mortar tube Roland. And if Rugby can capture India, I'd really turn the tide in their favour. As you see, they desperately need points. Desperately need points. At tier 2, they could just find those M621s, resupply from those truck share. Ooh, random, very sneaky place for his Marines to be. And Humvee just sitting around doing nothing. What's that Mi-24 doing? I think Kafteinn just forgot all about it. Random moving up into Delta. Bunch of infantry, some Leopard 4. This is completely out of ammo. Probably got hit in the ammo box, I'm guessing. And a Humvee run from Echo being brought up with not much petrol left. Like hardly anything. And it's just Kafteinn camping his like ridgeline, yeah. Like his ridgelines, so random's not moving up in units. This does not want them to get killed. It now it's gonna bring in some big guns from M60A run USMC. And a little bit of good stuff like that. Slic moving up with a few Spetsnaz into Juliet. A little bit of damage there. Does he moving them up here as well out in the open? They are gonna get found out and probably destroyed. Spetsnaz don't work around in the open, especially when Skyhawks are in the air, because yeah, it happens. Skyhawks are deadly. Don't mess with Skyhawks. Where are you gonna hit, Corset? Yeah, he's gonna napalm. Oh, he's a C-factor. Never mind, he didn't have to drop any bombs. Spetsnaz routing into the enemy units. Great. Not the best way to run away from the enemy. You just want to run away from them, not to raw gem. Moving up his Marines to this sort of road, yeah. Very sneaky spot. Check out the BTRs. Kafteinn moving a BMPT and a T-64B there over the ridge, but it's Leopard 4. Oh no, he's not going to go over the ridge, he's just going to camp his forest. I was about to say Leopard 4 is kind of a threat now. Just have some armor and it's going back to use up a lot of supplies during that. Like moving up slow but surely to hotel. If he could just get into Juliet, just run rail place tank for one rail place tank plus really knock out Juliet. Like if we take a look at what they have defending, they have Leopard 4. You have some M1 flight, you have some tow trucks. It's just bog standard tow, not even Nato. And yeah, and a few AA units, like SAS, and an Avenger. Oh, the disadvantage of Slic, his resupply point is all the way back here in Bravo, which is quite a lengthy track if you just follow my mouse. Quite a lengthy track indeed, and you usually have to resupply afterwards. That makes Juliet quite hard. Pact, oh, now gaining some points. Rugby neutralising India. There's a bunch of C-72As and moving up his infantry to capture this forest. Or woodline area thing, yeah. And yeah, that's the ending point at quite a good rate. If they keep it up, they could probably catch up to NATO. They might actually win the match if they keep hold of India. It's all about India. Yeah, if they're going to have complete control of it, I'm not entirely sure, because NATO can hold on to this little part of it, which is pretty isolated from the Pact area. All we have to do is hide the CV. Like his Grizzly, for example, camp his bridge, and they can sit back with martinis or whatever alcoholic beverage they desire. The Pact or NATO are probably feeling a little bit of pressure at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna speed things up a little bit. Things getting slightly slow, especially when solo cast, and I keep losing my words today. Bloody hell! Over here, Tomcats keep eyes clear, very far away from anywhere, to be honest. And ooh, we have Bernardino from Slic being fired, and a bit of damage into Juliet. Skyhawk doing Skyhawk run, yeah, as usual. Looking at a few infantry units. Rugby moving up and capturing Foxtrot. Wonder if NATO may contest with another CV. Better keep that point neutralised so I don't gain too many points too fast. A little bit of engagements back and forth. Flag Band's knocking out an Mi-24. Kafteinn's going to bring up another run, and he still has the Semi-24 back here. Yeah, it might serve a good purpose, as Random is moving up Rangers, and this guy has a 30mm cannon. And Rangers don't really like 30mm cannons or any sort of gunfire directed towards them. I don't know what he marked out, maybe just throwing that. His BMP Rundy is in slightly bad condition. Very bad condition, 1 HP, not much petrol, slightly low in ammo. Would not want to be at little get, yeah. Definitely move from Moss right out in the open. Already know Ronnie are going to get shot up. The Mi-24 is going to engage. Avenger being brought up to scare it off. Yeah, the Avenger doesn't really have the range to pursue as all it has Stinger missiles. Yo, it does have the speed. It's very fast as it is a Humvee. Just a Humvee of Stinger missiles on the back. A bit of engagement. Very good if Pact brings up a CV into Delta and neutralise the point. Because Pact are gaining very close, so actually gonna overtake him, it seems. Yes, they are, and there's only 9 minutes left on the dot. Things can still go either way. Pact spotting the enemy CV. The Grizzly only on 2 points of HP left. And also knocking out Leopard tray full of artillery. What the hell is this? Damn. Misters. That's misters for you, I guess. And knocking out a Leopard tray full with artillery. That's something. Rugby's gonna be moving up. Yeah, artillery once again. Nona's firing. Israel's, yeah, a lot of Nona's from Slic. And Rugby. Trying to knock out Grizzly. No, it is eating up the mortar cells like breakfast and toughing it out. Oh, very, very sneaky here. Rock can miss the random C. With his ranges. Oh, yeah, it is such great line of sight in all the enemy units. You can see the Missile, the T-72, T-64, even the bloody CV and Bravo. If they knock this out, it's going to really set Pact down. Because they have to move the CV back from Charlie or Hotel, and that'll take a bit of time. I wonder if he's going to do some sneaky peeky business and might fly playing around here or around here. Knock it out. But that's a great spot for the Rangers. And they're also covered by a sort of bush so they can't be seen. Very good player. Massey amazing. Managed to think past this Mi-24, which isn't really doing a great job defending that flank. We have a MiG-27K coming in from Kafteinn. Gonna go against his Cobra, which is gonna knock out CV in Alpha. Nato gonna be gaining some points and slow down Max point progression. Cobra living, but doesn't have any ammo or weapons to speak of. So it's just asking to get shot down from his SU-24, which is gonna fulfill its wish. LB-28 LAV. Engagement knocking out Spetsnaz with role plays Bushmaster shots. Rodriguez, is he going to move up? No, not really. I'm going to keep him flying in the circle. They aren't going to... They're not in range to engage with the boot. Yeah, it's just evac it. Smart move. I think what he's trying to do is make it fly around in a circle. So when it comes around here in the circle pattern, you know, it might fire its seed missiles here or here. But there was no A8 in sight to do such a thing. Slic bringing out 3 goddamn Hinds. Oh, Mi-28 and 2 Hinds. I do apologise. That Leopard 24 is going to be in Pact for breakfast. It's Ron Flak Panther. It's not going to be able to do too much against 3 of these buggers. So that Drake and Real knocking out one of them. Mi-24 using the cannon to engage the flak. I mean, he's just beelining it for the CV. Oh! Fighting Falcons and J35's coming out of nowhere. Raven not doing anything as it doesn't have a cannon. Oh, wow. That CV is Grizzly. It's just must be eating Lucky Charms because, good God, it is still alive. Even when 3 Hinds go off, 2 Hinds and a Havoc goes after it. Slic bringing in the big guns now, BMPTs. Rather expensive units, just 80 points a pop. These Marines getting spotted, T-64s engaging right a rain. Nato gonna do anything about his artillery here? Like try knock it out, knock out the CV. If they can knock out the CV, I'd be in a right good position. These misters are firing. Grizzly just toughing it out. Yeah, I don't think it will survive this barrage. Is it? Oh god. No! The little Grizzly act could. It's like right in the middle of an artillery barrage and completely unfazed. And Kafteinn moving up, and obviously if he did get... Yeah, it's just moving up. Before that was spotted, but that's a Pact marker, not a NATO one. Rifleman engaging on the march directly. And bringing up some AMXs. Right, one of my favourite vehicles, as it does have a pretty nice cannon and OK ATGM for a good price of 30 points. Very well balanced indeed. SU-24 flying in, MiG-27 as well, going to engage those AMXs that I was talking about. And he's on an evac, completely safe and sound to the SU-24. Not going to have the same fate. Pact at quite a huge advantage. NATO really needs to do something right now if they want to win this. Because they are losing points crazy. SU-25T's being brought up on the field. You really want this Grizzly dead. I swear it was for the Grizzly. They probably spotted it, but they got unspotted. More artillery being dropped. They just can't find it. I know I keep going on about the Grizzly, but I'm still amazed it's alive. Still alive. Random bringing up. Oh, sneaky. Random even have a Humvee CV round the flank through a sort of bridge. Who probably wants to try and put in an alpha. Yeah, it's not going to work as is an SU-25T and a 28. More directly or more scattered around to shoot this very unarmored little car truck thing. It's a Humvee. Why do they call it a car truck? It's a Humvee. Rangers over here getting spotted and destroyed. They are no longer with us. And they didn't really manage to do too much to Misters, and Stevie still being completely fine and unfazed. Random. Doing something random once again of infantry and Humvees. What is he gonna be doing? Like a whole battalion. Humvees ready to move out. 2 minutes left. Maybe NATO could draw this. A draw has to be, if it's a draw, it has to be a 5% difference between points. What are you doing? Okay, he's moving up a bunch of Humvees all together. Yeah, and then NATO starting to gain some points now at +2 advantage, I think. No, it's still alive. Still alive. Now going to be moving up. Alright, we're going to take it out more strikely. Humvee going to park itself. Oh! Yeah, NATO gaining plus one. Only 30 seconds left. I think this is going to be a good game for Pact. Yep, see again, that one with 27. And one last 2 rounders for Furies. And a very, very, very good game, yeah, from both sides. Wow, Pact got an awful lot of kills. Even though they were losing at the beginning, they did manage to bring it out with Rail Place Push. With a Rail Place Push down the centre in the harbour area. Just round complete double what NATO got. Good God. Good God. But anyway, very, very, very good match, yeah, from both sides. And that's all I have time for. So thank you for tuning in for today's Rangru cast. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.